In 2005, Alice Walker's novel was adapted into a musical production that took to Broadway. Now, after its revival, the celebrated Colour Purple debuts in South Africa with a local cast.
The fact that South Africa is the first country out of the United States to put on this performance, I just think that our country's in the right place, and I think there's no other concentration of black people who can relate to the story anywhere else in the world except here. And not to say that it's just limited to that demographic as an audience. It's an honor, but it's equally a challenge.
The Colour Purple does not shy away from the brutal realities of its origin. It addresses themes of sexism, racism, the disruption of traditional gender roles, women's rights and sisterhood.
The overarching theme is resilience of the human spirit in the face of adversity, and that's what our protagonist, if you were to say, does. That's what she does throughout the entire narrative.
I play the character Celie, and Celie is a victim of, she begins a victim of abuse in all forms: emotional, physical, sexual, mental, psychological. She starts off quite impregnated by her father at the age of 14 as an adolescent. And she goes through her journey believing that she has to be subservient to a man.
But Celie's encounters with strong females throughout the narrative influences her to realize her strength as a woman.
As much as we would like to say women are not slaves anymore, black people are not slaves anymore, but there's still so much we recognize from this production that women go through on a day-to-day basis. We're rejected in some form or another by both men and women. There are a lot of women out there who still go through some form of abuse at home, in their workspace, in the areas they live in. It's issues that we can still address.
South African producers spent 4 years negotiating for the rights and preparing to share this powerful story's message with local audiences.
They focus basically on women abuse, how women should stand on their own. They shouldn't rely on men. Yeah, so I enjoyed that part because it makes women stronger. They should know that they don't need men in order to leave. They can do anything.
This revival of The Colour Purple does not leave anyone indifferent. The production runs at the Joburg Theatre until the 4th of March. Scheier, CGTN, Johannesburg, South Africa.